Bunty, I know you under the pillow or behind the shed. I'm ready for you. This is Inspector Romy. I have come here to save America. I got my platinum American card. I'm going to stop the combustion. This is it.
No, Inspector Romy, don't do it.
Too late. Welcome to my channel, guys. I did it. You know what you're looking at? I have now reserved a Tesla truck. Let me make sure I get my speech ready because I'm gonna give it to you today. Anyway, guys, you have a bunch of channels that's talking about the specification of the truck and all the things. By now, if you stumble on my channel, you already know everything you need to know about the Tesla truck. But I'm going to tell you guys some things that a lot of you have not thought about, especially if you live in Florida or if you need to escape to a different state. So, here are 6 reasons if you live in Florida, you need to escape why the Tesla truck is a truck for you. Reason number 1. Now, before we go into the escaping part. So basically, guys, the Tesla truck is a stainless construction. In Florida and a lot of other parts in the world, it means a lot to us, right? Florida gets really hot. Paint get damaged here. You know, most cars, within 10 years, it's flaking, it's fading. With a stainless steel construction, you're not gonna have any type of deterioration. As you guys know, you could have that same finish for 30 years and it'll look the same exact way. So there's no rust, no paint fade, and ding, you know, you like ding. When you go to a mall, people like to ding your car, dent your car. It's ding resistant. So you're not gonna have all those little scratches and all those ding. And if you do get a scratch, the stainless steel can be buffed out. Reason number 2, for those of you that live in Florida, it's called range. So there are 2 trucks. One is for $39,000 with 250 range, one for $39,000 with 350, and one for $59,000 with 500 range. Florida, right, is a very long state. When there is a hurricane we're trying to escape, you have to drive so much to get out of Florida. You have to drive at least 447 miles to get out if you're going up north. And if you're going from east to west, you have to drive 361. So the fear is always, oh my gosh, we're gonna run out of gas. You know, we're gonna have to beat somebody for some gas. They're gonna have to beat us for our gas, you know. So with something like that, when your truck is fully charged, you will be able to get out of Florida with no problem. Now, reason number 3, the Tesla truck is a generator on wheels. Like a generator on wheels? Well, guys, think about it. The Tesla truck, right, has a capacity of 250 kilowatt per hour, right, of charge. Do you know how big of a charge that is? That is massive. And there is 110 and a 220 outlet. So what that means to you, you could literally plug your appliances, your house, to a Tesla truck. Now you're gonna say, what about my AC or my oven? Those run on 220. There's a plug for that too. So with that kind of power, you could sustain your house for a period of a month if you're very conservative. So forget about escaping and then going to the headache. You could just park your car. And another thing I forgot to tell you is that because the car is so aerodynamics, right? Dynamics, it will bend with the wind. Now, reason number 4, it's called capacity. So the car, right, sits 6 people. Now, I love my Porsche Panamera. I love it because it sits 4, okay? It will only sit the people that are, you know, important to me. Well, with the Tesla truck, you could sit 6. So you could have your wife sitting next to you, your 2 kids, then you could have your girlfriend and her boyfriend. All of you can escape Florida together so you could continue your debauchery. And then on top of it, the bed is 6.5 feet long. So you could store a lot of things in the bed, right? The bed part can hold 100 cubic feet. That's enormous. And then on top of that, the truck has a payload of 3,500 pounds. Now comparing to a 4050, which is at 2,000, 2,500, you get my drift. You could put a lot of things in the back. Yes, the dogs can come too. You don't have to leave them behind. You might need them later on if you run out of food. I'm kidding, people. Don't get sensitive. I have dogs. I love my dogs. I will not eat my dogs. Anyway, reason number 5, the truck is bulletproof. Now, most criminals tend to use a handgun, 9mm. So that truck is bulletproof to a 9mm. And the window also is an armored glass. So in the event that you're escaping, if something flies through your window, guess what? It's gonna bounce off. You know, I almost got killed on the I-95 with a timber that flew. You know, if I didn't swerve, it ended up hitting the car behind me. Poor thing, I was so livid when that happened to the car behind me. But you know what? You know, I was escaped a certain death. Well, they're okay, they didn't die. But you know what? With that armored glass, you're not gonna have that problem. So you could drive through the hood and scare these people. They can't kill you. And I'm kidding. Now, reason number 6. For you that are bug out and preppers, do understand that the truck can also go off-road. It has some serious ability. Let me give you the numbers. Now remember, because the truck does not have a differential that protrudes out, so, you know, the ground clearance of that truck is 15 inches. My Humvee is 16. Think about that, guys. It's almost as high when it comes to a Humvee, which, you know, I've gone to Afghanistan, have done tremendous amount of ground coverage, you know, during the war. Well, there's a war, you could do that with your Tesla truck. Now, the approach angle, those of you that don't know what that means, when you're going up a hill or you're climbing something, the way the car approach, you see a lot of these cars, if you look at the tire, there's like the front bumper is almost as close as to the front tire so that you don't hit anything so you can climb. So the approach angle is 35 degrees. That's better than a Jeep Gladiator and better than a Raptor. The departure, when you're coming down, you don't want your tail end to be stuck on, you know, the slope or on a rock. That truck has a 28-degree departure angle. Better than a Jeep again, better than a Raptor. And then I already told you about the ground clearance. And the good thing about it is, since, like I said, there's no diff, the belly of the truck is flat. It helps for aerodynamics. It also helps for you to slide down a boulder. I'm sure it's gonna be reinforced. And guys, think about this for a second. You see your cell phone, there's battery pack for your cell phone. I guarantee you that there's gonna be accessories that's gonna be attached to your truck that's going to prolong your range on top of. Think about this. Elon Musk already stated that he's going to put, you know, solar panel in the tonneau cover, so that could give you an additional 15-30 miles a day. And think about when there's a battery pack as a backup power to extend your range, just like your phone. So I am not giving up my combustion engine Porsche Panamera. I love that car, but you know what? I am going to add a Tesla in my collection. So anyway, guys, I hope you consider those reasons. You know, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that when I get videos like that, you'll be the first one to know. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy Inspector Romy. And tell me I don't look good in pink. You know you want to do pink. Until the next time.